graphic of all time. This is what the Raptors did last year when Kawhi didn't play for 22 games, and this is what the Raptors have done this season. They haven't had him at all.
You know what? Philly hasn't had Wilt in a while. What's their record without Wilt and with Wilt? I didn't understand this. I understand it now.
Get off his lawn while you're at it.
Yeah. Here's Kawhi getting ready to face his former squad.
I mean, it's a former team I won a championship with, but I mean, it's any other game. It's gonna be, fun to see the guys again, and just congratulate them, and be able to shake hands and compete.
Have you been staying in touch with any of them at all?
Yeah, a few of them. We talk a little bit.
Kawhi, outside of the championship, what will you remember about your year in Toronto?
The guys, the journey. You know what I mean. Also the country, the city. It was amazing. And, it's just so much. You could keep going on and talking about it.
The year that we had was incredible. And, Danny is definitely the guy that I can say is a fan of mine. So it's definitely good to see him.
You looking forward to another reunion tomorrow?
Oh, man. Yeah, another game, tough game, against Kawhi and, seeing the guys over there. So we don't get no break. So just got to go out there and play hard again and try to get another win.
What will it be like playing against Kawhi?
Oh, it'll be great. Great for us. I don't think I've had the opportunity to play against him. I had the privilege to play with him on the same team, but I think playing against him would be fun and just I think just seeing those guys, seeing him again after the run that we had last year, super fun.
What did you take away from being his teammate last year?
I think a lot. I mean, I think his poise and how he doesn't really get rattled and things like that. So I try to. Do that and add that to my game, and when I miss, a couple of shots, you got guys like Freddie in my ear a little bit, telling me to continue to shoot and just stay confident, and I think that's something that he always had that.
It's going to be great. It was great to see Danny tonight. It's going to be great to see Kawhi. I mean, Josh, you go through something like that in a really close kind of confined. You're all kind of sealed in together, fighting that out for a couple months. So you get a special experience there. And in saying that, I'm going to stay up late tonight trying to devise some kind of scheme to try to make life very difficult on him tomorrow.
Well, different role now for Nick Nurse than last year when Kawhi helped him win a title in his rookie season. Interesting to hear Siakam talk about confidence and poise, things he learned from Kawhi, a guy we have not heard much from, but it's got to be a different feel as his teammate.
Yeah, they practice against each other. You're always playing against each other. You get matched up. You have different things. So they know each other's games. So it can be interesting tonight how he guards him, how he pushes up on him. Kawhi just takes his time, and Siakam's growing and improving so much. But Kawhi is such a tough cover that I'm interested in watching these two guys go head-to-head. You can say Siakam there just to be able to go off the dribble and beat people. But, Kawhi knows his game, too. So I promise you he'll be making him go left. And if he goes right, Kawhi's made a big mistake. And making Siakam do some things he doesn't want to do. But, Toronto's winning, but they are not the same team without Kawhi. No. Let's not get crazy here.
And now they're not the same team without Kyle Lowry and Serge Ibaka. But last night, they looked incredibly impressive. And for a team that we were wondering, did they have any depth? Let alone someone who could come off the bench with Serge hurt, who was their best reserve. They really showed a lot last night beating up on the Lakers.
Yeah, there's a lot left in that tank from that championship season than I think they've gotten credit for. And really, to me, watching Siakam work against Draymond Green in the finals last year was interesting because that was a guy whose length wasn't up to measure against Siakam. Siakam could go over Draymond, was more athletic and kind of beat him to those spots. Kawhi is so much stronger probably than Siakam is. Maybe doesn't play above the rim the way Siakam can, but I think that strength factor will be interesting to watch, that kind of push and pull between those two guys. And you're right. They probably played on the same side a lot in practice. So they've got a really good appreciation for each other's strengths and weaknesses. But now you get a chance to match wits with this guy and see what you can do to him in a competitive situation. I'm sure they'll both be relishing the opportunity and probably put up some pretty good numbers and a pretty entertaining show for all of us to watch.
Toronto's putting up big numbers as a team, so watch out. Clippers should be able to come in and slow them down some.
Yeah, we'll see that. Raptors and Clippers tonight, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, right here on NBA TV. Our night gets started in a few minutes from now. Take out to Boston with the NBA's sixth leading scorer, Luka Doncic, in town. Dallas at 6-3, their best start since the 14-15 season. It'll be a treat on NBA TV to see Luka and Porzingis taking on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. for the Mavericks and the Celtics live on NBA TV in just a couple of moments. Kevin Mchale has been begging us for hours. He showed up at 8 a.m. this morning saying, I just want to talk about Luka and the Mavs. So, Kev, why don't you talk about Luka and the Mavs?
But it's a long time to get to Luka and the Mavs. Just wanted to let you know. I like this team. I like watching them play. I'm a big fan of Luka Doncic. He just got the ability to do so many things fast. But here's where he's really improved his game. He's in better shape. He's a little more athletic. But off the dribble, watch this. He takes him out, stands him up. Look at the lane presents itself. And what does he do? He goes by him so easily for a layup. So his ability to get by you now, you're going to see it again. Off the dribble, look at that. And he passes so well. The guy doesn't want to come in off the corner. Everybody stays hugged up. He goes in and a nice finish. So his ability to put the ball on the floor and beat you has opened up what he really likes to do is that little step back jumper. He's going to come off a little simple little pick here. Get the ball. Watch this, though. The ability to get to the rim always puts fear in the feet of the defender. So when you have fearful feet, you get off and watch this. Right now they switch here. He goes back to watch the defender. His foot will be at the free throw line. Ooh. When Donka comes. Look at the amount of room he has. So when you put some fear into the defender that you can go by him off the dribble, it opens up that step back. And look at him last year, this year. The amount of drives and how efficient he is. Look, he just is getting into the paint and absolutely destroying people, which opens up that step back. So Luka's being in better shape, a little quicker, and ability to get to the paint and get to the hole has opened up his game completely.
Look at this analytical data from Mac. More on the Auto Trader game. Matt, Dallas, number 1 in offensive rating. That's another number you love there, huh? Taking on the Boston Celtics. We've got starting lineups in the tip coming up next right here on NBA TV. This is the Auto Trader pregame.
Celtics are one of the best defensive teams, too.
They are.
Yes.
Snow. Both innocent and treacherous. White crystals with black hearts. That's why the all-wheel drive Telluride comes with available snow mode. Designed to balance the ratio of front axle pull with rear axle push, so the villainy of snow need not trouble you again.
Connected to those.
Alexa, what's on my schedule today?
At 2 p.m., there's a haircut appointment.
Alexa, play some music. Alexa, how do I get shiny hair?
For shiny hair, consider incorporating finishing oil to your styling routine.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
Give you the starting lineups presented by Auto Trader. Dallas and Boston. Mavs have not lost on the road. Boston's not lost at home. Winners of 7 in a row. No Gordon Hayward, so Marcus Smart gets his 4th start of the season. Mac, let's focus in on Boston shooting the basketball tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to take good shots. Their percentage is 19th in the league. It doesn't excite me. The offensive rating, they're 15th in three-pointer, but their three-point percentage, but their offensive rating is 5th in the league because they don't turn it over. They get a lot of shots, so their offensive rating is good. But again, shot selection for me is huge. I want to watch the Celtics tonight and see the shots they can generate with their offense and ball movement.
Yeah, I want to see what the matchups are. This is a game where you get to find out just how good these wing defenders are from Boston. They're going to be on an island a little bit tonight, dealing with a guy who can come at them and attack in different ways. I want to see how Jaylen Brown and Tatum, how that matches up, which one of those guys takes the defensive responsibility, how they switch that up throughout the course of this game.
And they'll throw Smart on them a lot, too.
Smart,
the body up, get lower, get up into him and stuff. So they have 3 guys that are very capable of guarding him. So Luka's going to have a tough night tonight trying to get his.
Let me ask you a guy who you've called a lot of playoff games for the last couple of years, Enes Kanter, his 2nd game tonight. Mm-hmm. What do you expect from him?
Offensive rebound like crazy. That's what he does. He's going to run the floor really hard. If he gets the ball around the basket, he will finish. But not a lot of playmaking and a lot of other stuff that you saw at Al Horford in that position last year.
He'll come off the bench. Tice right there will get the start. Sekou, Mac, we'll see you at halftime for the American Express halftime.
Tommy Heinsohn.
Let's go out to Mike Gordon and the legendary Tommy Heinsohn.
Oh, my God.
Shot here. Smart is going to be matched up with Doncic. That's going to be really good to see. Doncic off the dribble. Finds Porzingis a long three. Tice with the miss. See if the Celtics make Doncic play some defense. They get it to Smart. Tries to get Doncic on his back, takes it to the basket, and gets two.
Beautifully done by Marcus. Took his time getting in there, measured the big guy.
Doncic has crazy range, so he'll shoot it from just about anywhere on the court. Porzingis trying to power his way in, can't do it. Rebound controlled inside by Tatum. Wins the battle with Finney Smith. Tatum fakes the three. Tice rolling to the basket is more a blocker than anything else. Tatum, though, unable to convert. Tracked down in the corner by Doncic.
That was a good drive by Tatum. It kept the guy on his back.
Here's some of that range I was telling you. He'll shoot it from anywhere once he crosses the half-court line. So won't Curry. Rebound ripped off by Brown. Dallas, pretty good job getting back defensively. Walker with his first touch. Takes it to the basket for two.
Well, he's going to be able to go right by their big people.
Dallas 0 for 4 to open the game. Doncic hangs in the air, kicks it to the corner. Porzingis, one on the shot clock, goes back, doesn't do Smith any favors there.
Well, already the Celtics defense has him guessing.
Tice looks like he hurt his right, it's his right hand, I think. Can't tell. Whoa! Well, didn't take Robert long to get in the game. Celtics playing like a team that's 7-0. Shutting out the Mavs so far, 6-0.